We told you on KXAN News at 5, Round Rock ISD superintendent is resigning.
With a new board coming in, I feel the time is right after 7 years for new leadership and a new perspective.
Steve Flores will join nearly half a dozen school chiefs who've left Central Texas districts in the last 2 years. While the reasons vary, experts tell KXAN investigator Aaron Cargile the stress of running a campus and district during the pandemic could drive out even more school administrators.
In the last 2 years, at least 5 Central Texas school districts have had a change at the top. Here's a look at the superintendents in Austin, Dripping Springs, Manor, Del Valle, and Leander ISDs who have all left, the majority prior to the pandemic.
In the best of times, it's challenging.
Phil Gore, division director for the Texas Association of School Boards, says it often boils down to how well they mesh with trustees.
You know, anytime you see a large amount of turnover in a school board, you're going to see increased turnover in who the superintendent is.
Gore says the recent election brought on one of the largest turnovers of school board members in state history. Round Rock will have 4 new faces, which is where Gore lives and has seen the tension play out.
There's just a lot of very strong differences of opinion, which creates challenges for any type of entity to make enough people happy to keep things moving forward.
Kevin Brown left his longtime post as superintendent in the San Antonio area 2 years ago to lead the Texas Association of School Administrators.
Well, it's a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week job, and it's very gratifying because you really get to make a difference in people's lives and in your community's lives.
But he and Gore say the changing political climate and the pandemic are causing superintendents and principals to consider leaving the profession altogether.
I've spoken with 2 superintendents in the last couple of weeks that's their situation. They're just not going to subject themselves to that type of pressure.
Gore predicts in the next 2 to 3 months, we'll see even more say goodbye. Aaron Cargile, KXAN investigates.
Aaron also checked on turnover with principals and assistant superintendents in the 3 largest local districts. Since January 1st, Austin ISD says 5 principals have resigned, 2 retired, and 2 associate superintendents resigned. Another 12 principals changed positions internally, staying with the district. Leander ISD says it's had 5 new principal appointments this year and 2 assistant superintendent changes. And in Round Rock ISD, 3 principals have left since January.